Hey guys, Coach Life back again on Oceania, Lights Out mod. Right, today I'm going to start to set up the ranching, and we're going to include in that the shine bug ranching. The objective is to get to radiant bugs. For that, I'm going to need a lot of phosphorite. So yeah, I mean, we can feed them other things as well to get them up there. There's kind of a stage of foods you need to work on. So you need to start with like gristleberry, feed these gristleberry, then you need fried mushrooms, and then you need barbecue, and so on and so forth. The trouble is there's an intermittent stage where all your shine bugs will turn into non-light giving bugs. So I'm going to forego that method, and I'm just going to kind of ranch them in situ and feed them phosphorite, because phosphorite gives like a 2% chance of each egg. So if you've got 50 eggs, then you will get one of each variant every, I think, 20 cycles, something like that. So then you can just focus on, those ones and get those to then upgrade to the next level. So that's what we're going to be working on towards. We won't get obviously that done today, but that's the long term. The difference between these and the radiant bugs is the radiant bugs give more decor. They give, I think, plus 200 decor over a radius of 8 tiles, and they give a lot more light. So that's the kind of objective with those. If we're not going to have light, I think the shine bugs are going to become pretty important. And I don't care. I'll just spam the whole colony with them. That's the general method of success in this. Now I've also the polluted oxygen is starting to get a little bit out of control down here. So I'm going to need to put in some more deodorizers. And I'm going to put some on the bottom here for the polluted oxygen that comes down, because I think that's the one that's causing the problems. Polluted oxygen is coming down here, it's not getting deodorized, so we need to deal with that. I'm hoping we've got enough sand. We've got 84.3 tons. It does get through a lot of sand though, so yeah, that's going to be an issue. We've got new printables. It's got to be the shine nymph, really, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's definitely the course of action for that one. We've still not on top of the food at the moment, so we don't really want to take any more duplicates at the moment. Yeah, so that's that. How are we doing for oxygen overall? Oh yeah, that's looking pretty damn good. Yeah, that looks pretty breathable. Good pressure everywhere. Can try disabling this again now and just see if that's going to be okay. Just before I started the recording, I just set up this section of doors here. Yeah. This, I don't know if this will work. I've not tried this before. I don't know to what extent. Oh, that's wrong. Let's cancel that and deconstruct that and that. I don't know to what extent this will work. I don't know to what extent you can walk on these doors when they're open. So this is a new one for me. This is just purely experimental. But well, you'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to have, this is going to be a shine bug ranch. But I'm going to leave all these doors open so the shine bugs can go in and out. And then I'm going to have the critter feeder in here and a couple of grooming stations. So that any that venture in there will get groomed. They're going to be very high priority grooming stations. So I don't know if this will work. I've not tried this before. I don't know whether duplicates can walk on these when they're open. If they can't, I might have to change some of them to regular airlocks, which I'll just use a non-mechanical variety. I don't know. As I say, it's just an experiment. But what I want to do is create a room with the doors, and then the shine bugs can literally just fly in and out, get groomed, get fed, fly off around the base, come back, and work like that. So may work, may not. We'll see. Right, so this is going to be the ranching area for the hatches. Obviously, at the moment, we've still not got into that. We're still waiting for our researcher to get finished with advanced refined renovations. Yeah, this, I don't know what's going on. Let's have a quick look. Where is it? Refined renovations. There it is. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be getting done at any time quickly. So open that door. Priority 9, copy settings to all of them. And we'll see now. I don't know whether the duplicates will run across there. If they can, then it's all good. If they can't, then we'll change them to mechanical airlocks, because I know they can walk across those when they're open. Right, we're doing that's deodorizers. What impacts that have? Oh god, yeah, that's cleared that in no time. Got this up here. Well, we'll just put some deodorizers up here as well, obviously. These ones aren't charged up yet. So what's going on with the research, Camille? We're going to drop you off operating anymore. No, we won't. We'll just drop you down on operating. That way you will get on with your research. We'll see what your priorities are at the moment. Ooh. You seem to be doing everything apart from research. We've got... Ah, that's why our pump is not in the liquid. Need some more water. Here. We've got some polluted water over here. Could get it changed over. Oh, what's that? Granite and obsidian there. There's a vent there, and yeah, we'll have to have a look at that. Right. We've got some. Ah, yes, we've got some slime and algae over here. Probably polluted oxygen as well. Yeah, that's a slime biome. So, oh my word, we've got a bit of a save game bug going on here. Let's just cancel all of those and deconstruct those ones that have just been built. Flipping heck. I wonder how far that goes across the map. I mean, ladder segments all over there. It's just spam the map with a cancel and just hope that gets rid of it. Damn that save game bug. Oh, I'm on pause. Right. Now I'm wondering if this works, then I'll probably put a shine bug grooming station a bit lower down in the base as well, so we get some shine bugs down in the bottom section. I need to keep going up and up and up, so that's, I want to see where we are position wise. That's the edge as far as we can go. Good stuff. No, that doesn't work. Open. 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 Yeah, that doesn't look promising. Oh no, they can run across it. Fantastic. That is going to be awesome. Open, 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 open. Wonderful. That is going to be an awesome little shine bug ranch. Whoa, that one just popped. They only live, was it 25 cycles, is it? Yeah, 25 cycles, so they're a bit like Paku in that respect. But it looks like that one had already laid his egg, so that's all that's important. Her egg, I guess. I guess technically they're all female. Right, so we'll put some more ladders in. Oh, we've got water, pick water. Oh, that's okay. It's because we haven't gone down low yet. We'll just pump that back up. Right, we need a new pitcher pump. Plumbing, pitcher pump, and I'm going to put it down low because they can use it once we've got more water in there. But I want to be able to put a ladder so we've got access across the water. Should be good. I'm going to deconstruct that bottle emptier temporarily because I'm going to raise this up slightly. Because when we get rid of this ladder, I don't want any duplicate pee going in there. Right, we haven't done the other thing yet, have we? So, do need this pitcher pump done, so I'm going to put that on, all of that on priority 9. That is important, that does need doing. And hopefully Camille will now pull a finger out and get that research done. I'm going to replace the floor under there with some sandstone, same in the bedroom. We can dig this. Oh yeah, we've got 8 cots, haven't we? So that's all we need for the time being. It's probably this does use water, so dig that out. Not that. We should be able to, might be able to mop a load of that up then. Right, one more airflow tile on top, and then we'll put the pitcher pump back. Sorry, the bottle emptier back in. Okay. Can we mop that there? Is it shallow enough? No, it's too much liquid. Damn. Oh well, we'll just have to put a temporary pump in there then. Dig there. Deconstruct there. Run a quick power wire down there. Right, do we complete the rest of the plumbing? We haven't as yet. So we'll just get that up to there. Probably should have just actually, I'm probably going to prime the toilet system off of this one. Actually, so let's cancel that. Could just use that. There's probably plenty of water there to prime this system, so yeah, that'd be good. And we haven't got the water tanks yet, have we? So we still need to get that researched. Research is complete, is it? Yes, it is. Right, fire pole time. So we'll get fire pole going right the way up here. Oh, let's scrap this. here? Sedimentary, sand, salt. Right, that's a saltwater biome. I hear a geyser in the background as well. Yeah, definitely a geyser there. You can hear it, can't you? Probably salt water. Or it could be a volcano. I'll take the copper ore. I don't want to take on another duplicate at the moment. We're just about static on food. Oh, we've got some meat. That's probably from a... We'll just cook that up into a bit of barbecue for them. Give them a little morale boost there. Good, good. Right, so need to set the next lot of research, which will be ranching. I don't know how much clay we're up to. Oh, 3.8 tons of clay, and we haven't gone into a slime biome yet. That's pretty good. Oh, there was a bit that they could actually mop. That's interesting. Yeah. Could probably finish that off now, but I'm just going to pump up that water into our toilet loop. Toilets will be the next thing we research. Just let them get on with this building while we're waiting, because this bit's a bit dull for you. There's not a lot going on at the moment, just building. Right, they got that research done. The ranches are being built. We've had a little gift from the printing pod, which I'm not going to turn down, and that's Paku. So I've just built a airflow tile here, and I might actually leave that one in for future gifts. So hopefully what we'll do is we'll let the Paku come out. They'll flip-flop along here, flop along here and into the water. I'm not really going to do anything with them for the time being. I'm not going to feed them. I'm just going to let them live wild in our water. They'll make a little bit of polluted dirt, but that'll stay in there, so it won't give off any polluted oxygen. In fact, no, they won't actually, unless there's any algae in there. Is there any algae in there? I better mop up the algae. Move debris into storage. Organic algae. Priority 9. Oh yeah, there's quite a lot in there. Better get that out before we let the Paku in there, because they'll eat it all. And I want that for when I start farming them proper. Liquid pipe is now ready to go to prime the system, so we can snip that for the time being. There's plenty there to prime the system. Have we done the toilets yet? Yes, we have. Right, so we need our next... Right, yeah, I need those liquid tanks, don't I, to bottle up all the excess polluted water. And then I'll need the notifier. Yes, I am going to use the same trick that Francis John used, because it, as far as I'm concerned, you know, that was a good trick. Came from advice from some of his subscribers, so yeah, why not? Right, so deconstruct buildings, priority 9, and we want to get rid of those two and those two. And plumbing wise, we will put in 2 lavatories, priority 9. Actually, the sinks can go in first because that's what they've demolished first. And now the lavatories. That will upgrade that to a washroom. I do love the way they sit on the toilet and like looking around like, are they watching me? I'm having a dump here, leave me alone. I've got quite a lot of polluted dirt there, so we need to make sure that's getting swept up into there. Can up the priority on that. It's a food poisoning city, but you know what? I don't care. Food poisoning is the least of our worries at the moment. Right, so let's accept these Paku. and hopefully watch them flip-flop down into the water. Hopefully they won't flip-flop into that water. If they do, then they're in trouble. Move debris, polluted dirt, and algae. I think I have got these set to algae, haven't I? Yes, I have. Fantastic. They're not wrangling those critters yet, so cancel. I don't know what it's classed as wrangling. Is it sweep and mop orders? No. Duties. Alright, let's just cancel them individually. Change the priority on them. I probably didn't set it at 9. Right, capture critters. Priority 9. And we'll just do a full sweep for all the hatches in there. Hatch, wrangle, priority 9. Great, good stuff. Just going to send them in to this one to start off with. Why is this not in a... Yes, it is. Ah, it's because as they dig bits out, it expands the size. So this one's going to take 8 for now. I haven't made these full size yet. Oh, look, this one's already got 1 in it. How much sedimentary rock? 8.4 tons of sedimentary rock, and I think most of that's over here. Oh, we've got some more muck root. Fantastic. That will all help. Right, so these ones want set direction right. Although they will be able to go through there. If they shouldn't go to work straight after going to the toilet, so I'm going to pray that that's okay and they're not going out that way. But I suppose eventually they'll have to come back this way, so I suppose it probably set direction right. 2 settings. Right, are they plumbed in? Yes, they are. Good. Right, now let's deconstruct the other 2. Right, can we build the water tanks yet? No, we can't. Colony achievement earned. Fantastic. There we go. Right, who we got on ranching? Mimar, isn't it? Ah, that's why you're not doing it. That's better. Good. Any skill points we can allocate yet? Yes. Abe, you got super hard digging. Mimar, you can have critter ranching too. Meep, you can have crop tending. Camille, you're not going to do yours at the moment. And you guys can get working towards exosuit training. So exosuit's obviously a goal for this because they get a 2000 lux light on their suits. So we will want to get into that as soon as possible. That means obviously smashing out some slime biomes, getting some thimbleweed, and feeding that with polluted water. I could go down the Dreco route, I suppose, because we're not going to need that much. So we'll have a think. Oh, you little buggers, look, they all ended up down here. That was silly, wasn't it? I knew I should have put another tile in. Oh well, you can just live in that little puddle then, if that's where you want to live. I shall just move a... I shall put a... one of them drop-off, or dropper things, you know, the automatic dispensers up there, and just drop all critter eggs, all fry eggs, tropical fry eggs. I'll just drop them in there, and then we'll move them. but that will have to wait till after we are... Right, so... Oh, right, we've got to do all of these now. So we want coral bug, coral nymph... Oh, this is... Radiant bug, royal bug, shine bug. So many different variants of them. I think they're the one with the widest variety of morphs. These ones. So, and no, that was bad. Didn't want to do that. Oh, are they no longer? Right, you guys can eat abyssalite. Coral bugs. I thought they could all eat phosphorite. Oh, I haven't got any phosphorite yet, have I? So, yeah, that's why we can't do it. Yeah, that's why. Right, we need to get into a... was it the caustic biome, isn't it, that has the phosphorite? Yeah. How are we doing? Got some hatches in here. That's 5 of 8. This one's going to have 4. It's on priority 8. So we'll fill this one up first, then move it into the other ones. Sedimentary rock. Yep. Priority 9. Camille is stocking it up. Fantastic. Oh, it automatically puts in any other critters that can eat the same. I forgot about that. Right, so they're getting their sedimentary rock. That'll increase their chances of stone hatches, which means we'll have a variety of hatches and stone hatches, so they can eat different things. That'll get us the barbecue, which we can feed to the top level bugs, nymphs, whatever. Yeah, okay. So next on the agenda, let's check out the research tree. We've had some more research done. She's cracking through that now. Now she's got some supply of water. I think I really don't need to get into a Rodriguez yet, but I would like to go back to that. Actually, I don't need a Rodriguez, do I? Because I've got the advanced electrolyzer. Yeah, okay. We will research hydrogen power, which I think is there. And I'm going to let them... We'll get that and that. So that will get us the dropper for the eggs, and then we'll do smart batteries next, so we can get a little bit more control on this coal generator. I mean, the load on it is next to nothing, so the carbon dioxide isn't a problem because it's all being eaten up by these algae terrariums, but yeah, do need to sand. I bet that's what stopped the fish from dropping in there. There's probably some sand on there. Unless that's only just gone there, I don't know. It's probably, yeah. So what have we got? Yeah, we've got saltwater biome there. Oh, is that a door? Yes, it is. Submit bioscan on that. Unreachable. Just put a little ladder segment there. Right, just need to sort out the ladder segments for these. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's use blueprint. It's a lot easier. Ah, that's back working again. Good stuff. It's had so many updates recently. Oh, how did that happen? Cancel. I've had every time I've gone back to the main menu, it's restarted for an update to Blueprint. So they've obviously had a few bugs that they've been sorting out. And one of those was that it wouldn't snapshot buildings that had only been blueprinted in. it would only do completed buildings, so at least that's been fixed now. Right, we will dig vertical column down there. That will sort the airflow, make sure we get some air up to here. We've got some hydrogen there. Good stuff. How's our oxygen looking? Yeah, good up there. It's breathable at the moment, which is what we need. A bit tight around the old Millwood farm. That needs some... what's the priority on all those? That's 7, that's fine. The furthest ones away are getting done last, I'm guessing. So we've got 8 in there, 1 of 4 in there. That's good, so we get those started. Pretty happy with this at the moment, it's going quite nicely. Right, so we need some phosphorite. Let's do a little scan around. What's that critter? Dreco. So is that a hydrogen, coal, chlorine, phosphorite? Phosphorite. Yeah, that's it there. Yep. You can just barely make out that pinch of pepper plant in there. Right. Okay, how do we get in there without letting out all those gases? I'm going to go in from the bottom, I think. Said the actress to the bishop. Right, we'll go 4 across. And then we'll put in a liquid lock down here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. And then regular tiles in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Plumbing. Bottle emptier. I don't think I've set the one up here yet. Yep, it's not programmed, so we can do a little bit of mopping down here. And then they can dump that water in there for a liquid lock. And then we will go straight up. That should be far enough. Bit of a long commute for them, but yeah, we don't want all those gases getting in the base. We'll just cancel that section there for now. We've got here a lot. Oh, it's going to be sand and it's going to be a nightmare going up there. Right, liquid. Water, priority 9. Copy settings, get that filled up. Mop there, mop there. Got that lovely clay. How much clay have we got? 8 tons already, and we still haven't touched a slime biome. Oh my god, this is just the best method ever. Right, talking of which, we need those water tanks in. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 3 will be enough. Don't need 4, do we? And we'll run the overflow out of the... Right, so that's got enough in it, but it is starting to overflow already. So we need to... Those toilets are going to be out of action in seconds. Plumbing, liquid bridge, and we need this on emergency priority because that pipe is backed up already. And we need to... actually, why have I disconnected that? Just don't want to feed any more in. 1, and then we go straight down here. I can change the priority on that. So we go 1. No, that won't work, will it? That will. So we want that disconnected and that one disconnected. And priority will be just regular 9 for those. And we'll just get those put in before we run, before they all start peeing all over the base. Yeah, they've got the message. And we need a liquid bridge into there. Oops. Priority 9 is fine. And automation. We can't do automation. Why? Because we don't have the refined metals. So I'm guessing, I think we've already researched that because I think it comes under brute force. Oh God, really? Priority 9. So we need some refined metals, then we need to research the automation. No urgency to that because we've got plenty of time for those tanks to fill up. Right, are we now draining yet? No, we're not. Because I haven't put the other liquid bridge in. That in. Come on, get those built, please, dupes. Before your toilets back up. We've already got one that's got a full output pipe. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. 9. We'll just drain that pipe before all the others back up. Oh, I've got no plumber. Can't do that. Printing pod. Just going to take the water. Although move debris, liquid, priority 9, and that stuff on them to put that in there. Pretty sharpish, especially as that's venting chlorine. And have we got the ore dropper yet? Automatic dispenser. No, they're still working on it. Right, is that plumbing putting polluted water in there now? No, because I cancelled the bridge when I cancelled. Cancelled the. There we go, fantastic. Right, that'll back up the toilets. Oof, that was close. Right, how are we doing temperature-wise? Little toasty over here. So, how are we doing on here? Come on, get this water in there. Oh yeah, look, Mimar's up there grooming. Don't want to groom that hatch. Wrangle 9. Yeah, she's grooming the shine bugs. Fantastic. They will get a little peckish though, so we do need the. Oh, she's grooming the hatch. Oh, all that water's ended up being used into the bloody. Right, the next thing I want to research, now I know we've got salt biomes, is to get some desalinators. Because that will get us another source of clean water. Come on, get these done please guys. And then we can get on with getting some phosphorite for our bugs. Then you'll have more light and then you'll be happier. It's all a knock-on effect, you see. What's our gas overlay looking? Oh yeah, that's really reduced the amount of polluted oxygen. Still a bit up here. Oh yes, we've got that polluted oxygen, polluted water bottles. How are we up to polluted water? Liquid. We have 27.5 tonnes of polluted water. And that's in the ear-popping range now. Not good, but hey, you know. That means we can core out some more and pump some oxygen around the base. What's going on with the millwood? Why are we not fertilising? Guys, that's no good. Come on, we'll be out of food in no time if you don't do these. Ask Meepo because he's cooking. I might need to take on a rancher. A farmer. Because he was our farmer, wasn't he? Abe, you can do a bit of farming. Priorities. We'll put you on farming duty for the time being. I can always skill scrub you and change you back later. Right, just bear with me a second, guys. Just going to go and open a window because it's getting pretty warm in here. It's better. Should let some cool air in here. I can't open the back window because it's right by the train tracks. So, right, we've got hydrogen generators now. Of course, we haven't got any hydrogen at the moment, but we will. So I'm just going to clear all these exclamation marks. Does anyone do a mod to stop those coming up? Yeah, right. Right, I know it doesn't affect the ranching speed, but I am going to put a light in there. Furniture, ceiling light. Need to run a power cable. And we'll put them all the way up because I can't rely on those shine bugs to be in there all the time. Oh, he's tamed. Right, okay, let's put some... What can we feed you? Shine bug, shine bug, shine bug. Bristleberry. Okay, let's feed you bristleberry. Because we do have some wild bristleberry growing around the place, I think. Yeah. Just thinking, right, consumables. Let's take bristleberry off the menu. And then at least you can get fed some bristleberry, and we'll see what you... Bristleberry should allow the next level critter to evolve, which is the... Let me just see on the website. Sunbug. And the sunbug puts out... Let me see. That has the same illumination, but a plus 50... Oh, no, it's 1800 lux. Which is the same, but they have plus 20 to decor. So if you look at decor overlay, you can see all the shine bugs put out a level of decor, and that is the dupes love it. So these are plus 30 at the moment from the shine bugs. You see it? Does it show on here? Yeah, they're plus 30 and 1800 lux. So the next level goes to 1800 lux, but plus 50. Then after the sun bug, you got the royal bug. That's still 1800, and probably the same on. Can't see any difference to that. Then you've got the coral bug, again, I think the same. Azure bug, same again as the coral bug. Then you've got the abyss bug. The abyss bug is the nightmare one because it's got a very high decor value with a 7-tile radius. So it's plus 80 of a 7-tile radius, but it doesn't put out any light. So once you get that one, there's no light. And the next level is the top level, which is the radiant bug. The radiant bug is plus 200 decor with an 8-tile radius, and it's supposed to put out an obscene amount of light as well. So they produce light with a 5-tile radius. So yeah, definitely the one to go for. It was in fact the shine bug potential and you know, researching the shine bugs that made me tip over the edge of doing this, because I've not runched shine bugs before, and I've not seen anyone do it other than Brothgar, and he did it for solar panels. So not quite the same. Oh, got a couple of achievements as well. Let me see. Ghost of Gravitas and Good Egg. Fantastic. So we've hatched a new critter morph apparently. Didn't see it, but apparently that's the case. Right. Copy settings from these. And these feeders will be on Shinebug, Bristleberry. And then hopefully, have we got this liquid lock filled yet? No, we still haven't got the liquid lock filled. Awesome. So it'd probably be easy just to fill it from that pump, wouldn't it? That'll still leave a little bit of liquid down there for the old fishes. It serves them right for flopping into the wrong place. I'm sorry, got no sympathy for you. Yeah. Because they build faster than they do everything else, so might as well deconstruct those, deconstruct that one. Yeah, that was the way to do it, wasn't it? Don't know why I didn't just think of that in the first place. Of course, I could use the ice temp shift plate if I've got any ice, but I haven't. There is frozen biomes on this one, so that's going to be a good one as well. If we get into there at some stage, then we'll get a load of... there we go, that's done. So, plumbing. That's done. So just enough water in there. We'll leave the rest for the fish. And we will... Oh, come on. Get in there. I need to order a new mouse. I'm not happy with this cheapo Logitech one. It's junk. There is a cheap gaming mouse which is supposed to be quite good, which I've been researching, so I'm going to probably order that one. And then see if I can get someone to fix my G5 for me. How are we doing? Insufficient resources water. Why is that? How's that pitcher pump? Oh, the ladders. Deconstruct 9. That's better. Right, just keep a check on this, because this, yeah, this polluted oxygen's starting to get a little bit out of control. Again, so we will put some more deodorizers in there. The problem is you get more water, you end up overwhelming the deodorizers. But we're not going to be short of sand anymore. We've got a food shortage. Well, that was to be expected because we weren't farming. Now we are. Never mind. You can go. It's only 2 cycles for mealwood. You can survive, I'm sure. Maybe there's something edible in the printing pod. No, there isn't. New alarms, unconstructive, agriculture, science. Well, that'll give you improved levelling. And I did say I wanted another farmer, didn't I? Is how long will we be wanting farming for? That's the question. And we are food short. I'll leave it for the time being. I'm just going to leave everything on there. I don't want a pinch of pepper seed. They're completely useless. That's the most useless item to come through on a printing pod ever. See, right. That's where it starts, I think. So let's mull this out. Have I messed up my spacing there? Yes, I have. That's thrown me right off. Oh well. Can't be helped. Well, I suppose it could be. I could just get it right in here, couldn't I? Put it back to how it should be. Well, that one's correct. That one isn't. So, oops. I haven't seen much water yet. You know, salt water from the, you know, being on Oceania. I was expecting to have bumped into that by now. I'm really not fussed about all this, all these pinch of pepper plants that I've probably just overwritten. Right, I'm going to put that. No, didn't want that one there. Put that there for the time being. Need to get some phosphorite pretty damn sharpish. So which bit has got some? That's phosphorite. So we'll priority 9. That lot. There'll be some phosphorite in there that I can just put in the critter feeders for the shine bugs. That's the important one. We got any more down here? That's all iron ore, igneous, coal, igneous, coal. Oh, there's a load of phosphorite as well. Let's just chunk out a section of that. Oh, there isn't much of that. It's mainly the phosphorites in there. It's mixed in. Oh well. It's a lot of plants I'm digging up in there. Just going to let this skip forward while they dig that out, because we've got 6 minutes left of the episode and I'd like to get these starting to be fed before we end this episode. Right, so we've got some phosphorite now, which is going to be stored in here. I've set them up to take 200 kilos. Sorry, that one's only on 20. What I've done is I've dotted some critter feeders around here. These are all set to do the same thing, not abyss bugs, azure bugs, phosphorite, priority 9, and these will be on 20 kilos. So we just kind of keep them topped up with a little bit of phosphorite. So we've got critter feeders around the place, keeping them fed, because I don't want them getting tamed and then starving to death, because that kind of defeats the object. So yep, they're all set to 20 kilos. They only eat 1 kilo per day, so yeah, you don't get an awful lot of phosphorite on the map, but that should be sufficient. And later, when we get into rocketry, we should be able to get those. We've got another colony achievement, or is that just the other one? Yeah, that's just the other one. Didn't clear. Just clear all these research messages. I wish they'd make them all the same size so you can just click through them. Sure, I've said that before. Right, how are we doing for oxygen pressure? We are getting a little bit high. We need to core out. And this is not going to help with that. So, not worried about that bristleberry now. So let's start getting some the map exposed. What happened there? Why didn't that set that to dig? That's better. And we'll... So once we get food stable, we'll need to take on some more duplicants to start. Oh, that's 3 kilos, 3.2. Yeah, that's insane. We've got way too much oxygen. That's the problem with this method, because, you know, obviously these diffusers cut off when maximum pressure is released. These don't. These just keep going and going and going. If I could disable some of them now, actually, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Disable building. Copy settings. No, that doesn't work. Disable building. Disable building. See, this isn't... I don't think this is even our main oxygen producer at the moment. So we're getting... Yeah, the algae terrariums are only putting out 9.9 kilos, but our deodorizers are putting out 108 kilos. I mean, it's just nuts. But I will want to keep... See, this polluted water is going down in size. So as it gives off oxygen, it reduces the amount of polluted water you've got. So as that disappears, we'll just need a couple of them going to continue to produce polluted water to replace what we're using up producing oxygen. I think it's a fantastic way of producing oxygen, because the byproduct is coal. The main issue is if you run out of filtration medium, which you won't once you get to space. But of course we're not in space, we're in like a regular biome. Right, agriculture. Phosphorite, do we want it in there, or should we keep it in the other bins? We'll allow some of it to be stored in there, but not in this lot. Still a food shortage, so we're still struggling for food a little bit, but there you go. It is what it is. But we've reached the end of time for this. Right, critter egg. We are going to put in there fry eggs, tropical fry eggs. And that's it. Have we got any eggs down here yet? Do we have any? Nope, we've only got hatchling eggs, sage hatchling eggs, and Shine nymph eggs. Right, before we finish off, I'm going to put in a ranch for sage hatches. I like sage hatches because they produce more coal, and I can feed them on the polluted dirt we've got at the moment, but later on I can feed them on all our surplus meal lice, and they eat a lot less of the meal lice. That was a tip from Youngblood, who gave me that tip about the meal lice. So yeah, they eat more meal lice. They don't produce as much coal because obviously they put out 100%, but they'll eat meal lice and produce coal based on whatever they eat, but it is 100% rather than 50% like the other hatch variants. We'll get that. What have we got in here? Sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. Anything dodgy? No, that's all good. Next episode we'll be smashing into the slime biomes, hoping to find some reed fibre, get some suits made, which will give us some light, and then from there on in we will have some happier duplicants, and we can start digging out the rest of the map. Of course, with all this oxygen we won't need to make any we won't need a Rodriguez to fill that. We can just up our polluted oxygen production and pump the clean oxygen through a filter into the suits. So have a great day, guys, and I will see you with the next episode.